I shall give my daughters hand in marriage to whosoever wins the wrestling tournament.
You can hear the birds sing in the morning.
There is fair, Prince Agaba.
You can hear the water splashing down the hill, kind of roaring. You can see the sun going down, and the people as they go by without a frown. Here the traffic never jams, don't cost much to buy some yams, and the neighbors say hello, and we strive to pull you up from down below. You can even hear the sound of the cockcrow at dawn. Will he ever get there? Will he ever make it? Will he ever hear the sound of the cockcrow at dawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buses every day, with nothing left at the end of each pay. The rental he must pay, the much to pay he often has no say.
By this time tomorrow, you will be mine forever.
Will he ever get there? Oh yes, he will. Will he ever make it? Will he ever hear the sound of the cockcrow at dawn? Will he ever hear the sound of the cockcrow at dawn?
By this time tomorrow, I will be yours.
Welcome back, televiewers. We are very sorry for that break in transmission due to power failure, and we are back today again, and we'll be moving on to the next slot on the program. That's gonna be press review. Neswa Primus.
Yes, we're just very sorry for the break in transmission, really, and because of that and other reasons, we'll not be able to bring you our news briefs this morning. But just to note that in the subsequent edition of our newscast, we'll be bringing you the senior divisional officers' visit to the family of the Madame Tumazon, the one who was brutally murdered in Makanga, Moyoka. We also be telling you how the Ministry of Forestry and Wildlife has partnered with the Defense Ministry to reforest the Melak Forest Reserve. This and more will be stories you'll be getting in the 6 p.m. Pidgin News Story Hour with a report card. And just to let you this morning, we have papers in front of us. You have many papers just to bring to your notice, so you can get information from these papers. We're beginning with some papers this morning. What are the papers saying?
Yeah, Neswa Primus will begin with the Star newspaper for this morning. The Star newspaper for this morning says barbaric killing of 25-year-old woman in Moyoka. Barbaric killing of 25-year-old woman in Moyoka. Confession of an in-law. Confessions of an in-law. You can get that in the page 7 of the Star newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Star newspaper for this morning, training and recruitment of common law people magistrates for Northwest Southwest. training and recruitment of law, common law people, magistrate for Northwest and Southwest. Minister of Public Service unveils positive balance sheet. Minister of Public Service unveils positive balance sheet. You can also get that in page 2 of the Star newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Star newspaper for this morning, Minister of State Property backpedals on Limbe State Property lease. Minister of State Property backpedals on Limbe State Property lease. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Star newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Star, CDC, a Pendamboko industrial manager adopted, son killed. CDC Pendamboko industrial manager adopted, son killed. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Star newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Star newspaper, security rates multiply as another explosive goes off in Yaoundé. Security rates multiply as another explosive goes off in Yaoundé. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Star newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Star, Southwest women to protest killing of women by separatist fighters tomorrow. Southwest women to protest killing of women by separatist fighters tomorrow. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Star newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Star newspaper for this morning, in Sudan, West South Sudan now, their disarmament exercise leaves 127 deaths. In South Sudan, where disarmament exercise leaves 127 deaths. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Star newspaper for this morning. We'll move over onto the next paper for this morning, the Sun. The Sun newspaper says Land Minister buckles under pressure. Land Minister buckles under pressure. You can also get that in page 2 of the Sun newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Sun, Anglophone crisis, horror in the land. Anglophone crisis, horror in the land. You can also get that in page 2 of the Sun newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Sun newspaper for this morning, Minister Joseph Lee assures People's Magistrate Court Registrar of government support. Boya, in Boya, where Minister Joseph Lee assures People Magistrate Court Registrars of government support. You can get that in page 3 of the Sun newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Sun newspaper for this morning, over in Bamenda priestly ordination. Bamenda priestly ordination, priest urged to reconcile society. Priest urged to reconcile society. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Sun newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Sun, publishers pay condolence visit to late Chief Kemayans. Publisher pays condolence visit to late Chief Kemayans. You can also get that in one of those pages or inside the Sun newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Sun, CDC decries continuous attacks on staff. Illegal use of logo to sell bottled palm oil. CDC decries continuous attacks on staff. Illegal use of logo to sell bottled palm oil. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Sun newspaper for this morning. Move over onto the next paper for this morning, the Guardian Post Daily newspaper. The Guardian Post Daily newspaper for this morning says after butchering of woman in Moyoka. After butchering of woman in Moyoka, another video surfaces with suspected Amber fighter splitting victim's head with axe. Another video surfaces with suspected Amber fighter splitting a victim's head with axe. You can get that in one of those pages inside the Guardian Post Daily newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Guardian Post, Faircom General Manager designated Scaling Up Nutrition Ambassador. Faircom General Manager designated Scaling Up Nutrition Ambassador. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Guardian Post Daily newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Guardian Post Daily newspaper for this morning, teenage pregnancies skyrocket as Anglophone crisis, COVID-19 persists. Teenage pregnancies skyrocket as Anglophone crisis, COVID-19 persists. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Guardian Post Daily newspaper. Still inside the Guardian Post Daily newspaper, over in Gaundere, where 2 kids of same family die in school building collapse. 2 kids of same family die in school building collapse. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Guardian Post daily newspaper for this morning. We'll move over onto the next paper for this morning, the Horizon. The Horizon newspaper for this morning say atrocities in Northwest Southwest. Atrocities in Northwest Southwest. HRW, that's the Human Rights Watch, wants international sanction against separatists. HRW, that's the Human Rights Watch, wants international sanction against separatists. You can also get that in page 2 of the Horizon newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Horizon newspaper, 2 people arrested with lion and leopard skins. 2 people arrested with lion and leopard skins. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Horizon newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Horizon, part of brutal killings. Parts of brutal killings. Coalition to end war in Northwest and Southwest condemn unacceptable violence on both sides. Urges institution of negotiated process. Coalition to end war in Northwest and Southwest condemns unacceptable violence on both sides. Urges institution of negotiated process. You can get that in one of those pages inside the Horizon newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Horizon newspaper, Professor Laurent Etudingwa installs UNESCO INSCO officials while handling INSCO's COVID parcel to Minat. Professor Laurent Etudingwa installs UNESCO INSCO officials while handling INSCO's COVID parcel to Minat. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Horizon newspaper for this morning. See inside the Horizon, Churchill Monono returns to Ethiopia as ambassador. Churchill Monono returns to Ethiopia as ambassador. You can get that in page 2 of the Horizon newspaper for this morning. We'll move over on to the next paper for this morning, the Herald Tribune. For this morning, the Herald Tribune for this morning says barbaric killings in Northwest Southwest. Barbaric killings in Northwest Southwest. Widespread condemnation of atrocities by suspected Amba fighters. Widespread condemnation of atrocities by suspected Amba fighters. You can get that in one of those pages inside the Herald Tribune newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Herald Tribune newspaper for this morning, government backpedals on logging concession in Ebo Forest. Government backpedals on logging concession in Ebo Forest. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Herald Tribune for this morning. Still inside the Herald Tribune, ex-Amba fighter says they are treated like kings, queen at DDR. Ex-Amba fighter says they are treated like kings, queens at DDR. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Herald Tribune newspaper for this morning. See inside the Herald Tribune newspaper for this morning, Kamasej Northwest chapter gets secretariat. Kamasej Northwest chapter gets secretariat. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Herald Tribune for this morning. We'll move over on to the next paper for this morning. That's the Chronicle Times. The Chronicle Times for this morning says Chris Arnold's ransom receiving accounts uncovered. Chris Arnold's ransom receiving account uncovered. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Chronicle Times newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Chronicle Times for this morning, popular uprising looms against Amba atrocities. Popular uprising looms against Amba atrocities. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Chronicle Times newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Chronicle Times for this morning, shocking revelation: Amba struggle transformed into demonic sect. Amba struggle transformed into demonic sect. You can also get that in page 2 of the Chronicle Times newspaper for this morning. Still inside the Chronicle Times newspaper for this morning, as outrage persists over butchering of woman in Moyoka. As outrage persists over butchering of woman in Moyoka, U.S. condemn but houses killers. US condemns birdhouses killers. You can also get that in one of those pages inside the Chronicle Times newspaper for this morning. Let's probably should continue with some of this paper for this morning.
Yes, Ngole, this morning, just to know that we have the Indian newspaper where the header says DDR Center debunks the claims of poor management, embezzlement, and still on that paper, lawyers worries over recent redeployments in the judiciary. Archbishop Desmond Tutu warns against danger of COVID-19 grafts, and of course insecurity moves city council session up station. Those are stories we could get on the Indian newspaper this morning. And of course, we have the SWEC pledges to join Sweda in the reconstruction development of the southwest region of Cameroon. You also have world's ugliest woman who turned down 20 marriage proposals. You can get those stories on Indian newspaper this morning. Then another one on the footer of that paper is the barbaric killing in the southwest, northwest that traumatized and the edge of that traumatize an edge of missing. Okay, and of course you have a prime minister, government official, or that's PM government officials promised to support 17-year-old aeroplane prototype inventor. That's a good one. And you want to get the details of what the stories are said on the Indian newspaper, is for you to read in between the lines of these papers. And then also in the papers, as we see, we have the News Watch this morning. On the News Watch, you have the header. The main header there is Special Criminal Court. Panic as no-nonsense judge takes over. Panic as no-nonsense judge takes over. Justice Annie Noel and of course Bahuli Batande holds the records in the as only a judge in the countries to have ordered the arrest and detention of sitting minister. Then on the same paper, News Watch, you have a global recognition. Honorable Lifaka named scaling up nutrition ambassador, and that's of course Honorable Lifaka Munjua, still at the parliamentarian level, was given honorary recognition, of course. Then you have please, that's fight against COVID-19. Please, gendarmes and to reinforce the mandatory wearing of a face mask. Fight against COVID-19. Please, gendarmes to reinforce mandatory wearing of a face mask. Armed conflict in the northwest and southwest region. Right groups strike Amber Boys over increasing atrocities. We also have no problem. We have no problem at the DDR Center in Bamenda. Ex-Amber fighter comments. And going down to the footers of this very newspaper, there is new book called, that is a new book, Douglas Achingale, Inclusive Education, The Way to Go, to be launched tomorrow. That's information you can get only on the News Watch newspaper this morning on the CAM1 TV. You can also get it as we are saying it live or taking the lines live. Also, Ngole, the next paper this morning is the Insider. The Cameroon Insider is the bi-weekly newspaper that has as headers recent barbaric acts in the northwest and southwest region, outright condemnation across the board. Outright condemnation across the board. Then on the same paper, 20 startups gets funding on Thursday. 20 startups get funding Thursday. You want to get enough of that story, please get in between the lines, read in between the lines and get the papers and what the paper is saying. Number of screen people hits 200,000 mark. Number of screened people hits 200,000 marks. You have to get details of this story by reading in between the lines and grabbing the insider copy of the paper. Then you have UMS Loom registered to Division 2. That's talking about football in the country. UMS Loom registered to Division 2, so that's relegated to Division 2. So that's something you can always get from the Insider newspaper. Then on that same paper, new ambassadors named for Ethiopia, Spain. Okay, new ambassador named for Ethiopia, Spain. You can get the stories. Please read the various newspapers as we give them on to you by standing or getting to the various stands across the country. Golengole, the papers are still very much in our stand right now. We have the Median newspaper. The Median newspaper, Moyuka horror video, righteous outrage, global indignation, and that is only to be gotten from the paper. You have UNO, that is United Nations Organization, USA, Britain, France, national and international bodies, AIG, Southwest Chief, women groups, etc. have all condemned the barbaric killing of a 35-year-old mother of 4 by separatists on the 11th of August 2020 in Moyuka. You can get the story read on the Median newspaper. Pursuing terror mongers, soldiers storm Moyuka Mautu, arrest hundreds. Soldiers storm Moyuka Mautu, arrest hundreds. And they see on the same paper there is grim signals from the northwest and southwest region of Cameroon. On page 2 you can read Dieudonné Esomba wants Biya to be away. Dieudonné Esomba wants Biya to beware. All right, and you have a picture of some 3 boys there, and behind we have matches, and we have some some weapons. 3 boys there, I don't know. So you can get that story well in the Median newspaper when you read in between the lines. Then you have ill-equipped teaching hospitals. Okay, ill-equipped teaching hospitals. Kidney patients block major roads in Yaoundé. That's a story you can also get from the papers, as far as the papers are saying this morning. Golengole, over to you.
Here, Neswapimusa, we had so many papers this morning, and we brought them to our viewers this morning, and you can get more of those stories in the various newspapers, stands or kiosks in the country. If you want to get more of those stories in the various newspapers this morning, we move over to the next slots on the program. Neswapimus.
Yes, so we'll be getting on to announcements and opportunities after this musical break.
Let's stay united. One of those dark days have come. United, it don't matter the corner you come from. God, we did book it as I God, one day we have a bam was all yeah. Oh, why don't you do me que l'unité, que l'unité. Il faut se sensibiliser. Africa, make we fight them more. Africa, we got the power. Oh, Africa, time to shower. Oh, Africa, our Congadama. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on the future is bright. Together we fight. No matter the darkness, oh, we shine the light. Yo, 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 mama. Africa, eh. Wele, 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 mama. Africa, yes.
Africa, Shibana yo, coronavirus, et tu as gâté le show. Tout le monde sait qu'en Afrique, on aime danser, mais rester confiné, ça va aller. Mais pas espoir, quand le meilleur reste à venir. C'est un nounou là, let's do this soon. Imana chanye fola. C'est un nounou là, let's do this soon.
Africa,
make we rise up.
Africa,
make we fight up.
Africa,
we no go give up.
Africa,
everybody play a part.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Africa rise up, Africa stand up, yeah, yeah. Let's burn this thing down, let's fight, let's fight. Fire burn this corona, so you know every man is a soldier. We be fighting this over and over until this Babylon goes down.
Don't be bad, tell I want Afrique. Coronavirus is a reality. No como yeah. Olingi olia c'est bon. Assis sur la mavo qu'on a savon, on a savon. Quoi d'autre de mieux que l'unité, que l'unité.
Oh, oh, oh.
Il faut se sensibiliser, sensibiliser. Africa, make we fight and more. Africa, we got the power. Oh, Africa, time to shower. Oh, Africa, awa konga jama. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Paistehana Uganda, Corona, Pame Sasida, Sasida, Habmasi, Iratu Saside, as Africa together we can fight. You should sanitize.
Corona, Corona, back and go. Africa fight and make it back and go.
Turn on the light, together let us keep the dark away, dark away. Now it's the time to fight this. We keeping it clean and we keeping it safe. We stay positive, tout ça va passer.
This time no be time for fear, no be time for drinking beer. Lavez les mains, lavez les mains. Oh, 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 oh. Avec make we take care. Protège-toi et protège aussi les autres. Africa, make we fight and more. Africa, now we go conquer. Africa, we know the fear more. Africa, stand up and fight for your life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stand up and fight for your life.
I love it. Nous sommes tous responsables vu que l'ennemi est commun. Alors faisons en sorte que ce virus rebrousse chemin. L'humanité est en danger, le continent est en danger, notre avenir est en danger. Ya 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 Corona ya. Corona barabeme, ni kanfa kola menga. Yeah, barakudame, dunya we be safa. Kolimise, kolimise, kolimise.
Qui fatigue ma patrie, fatigue quelle pandémie, dans le continent. Gouvernement congolais, Corona zéro. Gouvernement camerounais, Corona zéro. Gouvernement ivoirien, Corona zéro. Africa, moi tomi batela, tomi lengele. Africa, make we fight and more.
Corona, Corona, tu feras pas de dégâts chez moi.
Africa, time to shower. Oh.
Corona, Corona, tu feras pas de dégâts chez moi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fera pas de dégâts chez moi.
Welcome back, televiewers of CAM1 TV. We had a press review there, and we had also some vibes. Like we told you, televiewers, for the news, we'll be bringing you subsequently developments of what we've already had due to Parfilo. We could not bring the news up to you, and we told you that in the forestry and wildlife, the Ministry of Forestry and Wildlife has partnered with the Defense Ministry to reforest the Melek Forest Reserve area around the Kutaba area. And we talk about the Senior Divisional Officer of Bako, Emmanuel Ingambalodo, who also paid a condolence visit to the family of Tumazon, a struggling mother who was murdered in her cold blood on the 11th of August 2020 in Makanga and Moyuka. And we said developments of this story will be at 6 p.m. on Tori Hour CAM1 television. We also gave you what the papers had to say this morning, and a lot of these stories came in short, what made stories or the lines was just about the horror and the killings that is already becoming rampant in the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon. Right now, we'll be taking you over to announcements and opportunities this morning. We begin with some announcements. I'm sure Help Foundation, they're still there to give us help.
Yeah, next one, Primus, this one is coming from Help Foundation. They say, do you have a business project and you want someone to finance a project for you? Contact Help Foundation. At Help Foundation, we will help people to be self-employed. Funds ranging from 50,000 to 1 million francs CFA. Contact Help Foundation on the telephone numbers 669 667 665, 669 667 665, or 655 574498, 655 574498, or 233 332838, 233 332838. This one is coming from Seme Beach Hotel. Seme Beach Hotel, they say, come and relax at any time at Seme Beach Hotel. Our doors are always open for you for your birthday parties and wedding ceremonies. Contact Seme Beach Hotel on the telephone numbers 671-864-688, 671-864-688, or 693-335-482, 693-335-482. And they say they have the pool party. The pool party that will be coming up on the 4th of September 2020, and they say free entry for first 100 girls. And they say you can still contact them on the telephone numbers 671-864-688, 671-864-688, or 693-335-482, 693-335-482. We have this one is coming from CAM1 Shopping. CAM1 Shopping, we sell your product for you. Are you a landlord and you are looking for tenants? Contact CAM1 Shopping. We will help you to advertise your house for you. Are you a car dealer and you are looking for someone to buy a car? Contact CAM1 Shopping and we will help sell your car for you. Do you have a land or a house to sell? Still contact us. Contact CAM1 Shopping on the telephone numbers 669-667-665, 669-667-665, or 655-574-498, 655-574-498.
Yes, Ngolengole, still back to hotel domain. We have a hotel here in town of Limbe, and that is Queen Scandinavian Hotel, where their services are up to standard, classic, and they are telling us that they have a wonderful ocean view. Talking about Atlantic Ocean, they have free Wi-Fi connection, they have AC and warm water, they have large conference hall, they have classic restaurant, bar, mini nightclub, spacious car park, standby security 24/24. They have forage for constant water supply, and they have standby generator for constant power supply as well. They have laundry machines, service training. They have car hiring, airport shuttle. You can also contact them on numbers for reservation 233-332-130, 233-332-130, or 683-700-501. Also on number 651-163-734, 651-163-734. That is to say, if you want to contact them, also on the for reservation and for email address, they have it right there for you. You can get them on info@kioskscandinavianhotel.com, info@kioskscandinavianhotel, or website www.kioskscandinavianhotel.com, www.kioskscandinavianhotel.com. They are telling us that your own satisfaction is their priority. Your satisfaction is their priority. So please, why not get to Queen's Scandinavian Hotel and be served like a king or a queen right there at Queen's Scandinavian Hotel. They have special pepper soup there. They have both African and European dishes, all for you. And going down to the handicraft center in my floor, Nadikumbo, it's important to know that this is a handicraft center where the display of local crafts is being made available, and that you have fashion, designing and textile, painting and sculpture. You have painting, sculpture and graphic arts, wood and fiber works. They have food, crafts and transformation. They have recycling arts, cosmetics, workshop and training, cultural animation, an excellent showcase for program or promotion of handicraft in the northwest and the southwest region of Cameroon. They have open sales from Mondays to Fridays from 7:30, and also to note is that they have a hall or a space that they offer for just 24,000 pounds per year, very very cheap compared to other renters. Then you talk about their numbers. It's easy to get them through the numbers 233332258, 233332258, or 233332257. That's for those who want to contact them on fixed lines, and they are located at Bonalikumbo, Mile 4, opposite MRS petrol station, just opposite my 4 park as well. Please, it is time to go and get your spaces, exhibit your shows, what you can make with your hands at the handicraft center in Mile 4, Bonalikumbo, Golengole.
Yeah, next one, Primus, we have so many lost but found ID cards here in our keeping at CAM1 television. You have some of them here. This one is coming from Kenyan Hans Foncha. It's a teacher from Bamuka. Your ID card is here at CAM1 television. You have Gombone Mispa Sendes Limbe from Limbe here in Kasawa Farms. Your ID card is also here at CAM1 TV. You have Vogo Gires. Vogo Gires is a footballer from Bala for Yaoundé. We also have Pela Terry. Pela Terry is a student from Bamenda. Your ID card is also here at CAM1 TV. We have Nchabeki. Nchabeki is a nurse from Tanjong. Your ID card is also here at CAM1 television. You have Dinga Sengo Carlson. Dinga Sengo Carlson is a student from Kasawa Farms. Your ID card is also here at CAM1 TV. We have Epang Abia Christian. Epang Abia Christian is a student from Mesiang. Your ID card is also here at CAM1 television. You have Bume Fidelis. Bume Fidelis is a farmer from Kejumkeku. Bume Fidelis is a farmer from Kejumkeku. Your ID card is also here at CAM1 television. We also have Malo Christina. Malo Christina is a housewife from Kumba. Your ID card is also here at CAM1 TV. We also have for Melvin. For Melvin is a carpenter from Manfi. Your ID card is also here at CAM1 television.
And just to be reminded that for those who know the above names and you know you are related to any of these persons whose names have been read, it is for you to contact them and tell them that they have their identity cards and other documents are lying here at the CAM1 television production house at Safaru in Limbe. We are right there located on the same building with the State Council and just opposite Trinity Hotel for those who are just coming for the first time. You can contact us on the various numbers you find on the screen. That will say 677-62738, 08077627386. That is there. And for those who also need to come and check, we are not far from the State Council building. We are on the same building. Come to Limbe, is at Sapa Road where we are broadcasting live. Just to remind you that for others who may be looking for their properties and so on, please, you can visit the drivers union, taxi drivers union at Newtown before you reach the Newtown market. That is where taxi drivers union is located. There are thousands of items then waiting for collection. They have been there for a while. You can go there and identify your own item. And just to note also is that if you are entering a taxi, please, the very first thing you must do is for you to get into the number plates, get the number of the taxi, so that whenever you misplace your item, you can call the taxi, or you can always report to the taxi office or the taxi driver's office and refer, so that they can easily look for what you're looking for. So that's just an advice for some of us who are boarding taxis. You have to be careful. And Ngole, now there is a lot of insecurity.
Yeah.
And the pickpocketers are also around, because the other day I was talking to a lady who says beside the road.
Yeah.
And because of the breakdown, that is to say, the council has gotten into destroying all the structures beside the
demolition.
There's increase in theft. People have gone now into stealing, and even during the broad daylight, they go into stealing. And so you have to be very careful. Televiewers, for those who are watching us live, it is important to be very careful, because it's really true. Many neighborhoods have been attacked and boggled because of I don't know. So more stealing has increased in the various quarters. You have to be very careful. The other day was my neighbor. The door was almost forced open. She only discovered that in the morning. I don't know what scared the people away, and so it's just a call for concern. And for those who are getting to their markets or doing their market activities, please always make sure you have your bag, your purse or your bag, your wallet well kept, so that you don't lose it for those who are men of the underworld. And Ngole, we are wrapping up this project, or this talking about announcements and opportunities.
Yeah, Mr. Primus, I just want to call on those who have business, all the business people, those who have their businesses and they want the population to know their product, that this is the TV, this CAM1 TV, and it's your TV, it's our TV, it's the people's TV. And why not, you can bring them here live on the program D.Dawn for us to showcase your product to the public, to know the kind of product you produce. So feel free at any time. This is your TV, it's the people's TV.
Yes, we'll be taking on to a musical break, and very soon we'll be getting on to a guest, one of us, who is ready to come and tell us her birthday party is on Saturday, and you are all welcome to talk about your birthday party or any party, because we are part of your parties. We are always there. D.Dawn is there to welcome you. You can also welcome us or invite us to your party, and we'll be ready. And Defao will be right here with us to talk about her upcoming party. That's talking about the birthday party that is soon to come on Friday, the 21st day of this month of August 2020. Let's take a musical break.
Okay, let's get a party started.
Yeah, the chief is back. Ebony Armstrong featuring Molo Coco DJ Papa Bonheur. Écoute ça, dans les ça se soir ça. This I know fi chop and too. Hey, hey.
Look in yourself, nyama, 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 choma.
Nairobi, nyama choma. If I may, I go chop her. Juwala, na lunge, life, it is sweet, life is good. Prakakam, 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 prakakam,
Wow, Ngole Ngole, that was a nice one then. You see,
places are cool.
Yeah,
so
places are cool.
Something warm to stimulate the body.
I mean, heavy beats.
You see the monkeys hitting the drums and
the chimpanzees.
Yeah.
And I mean, the animals, they're trying to perform what humans do perform. And the way animals are being tamed today to perform human functions is
seriously
something very interesting.
Very cause for concern. Yeah.
So if ladies can just emulate that and tame their husbands, so that at least from wild cats they can become tamed cats, that would be better. You can bring a lion if you can bring a lion to become sober and less wild, why not your husband? Some people complain that, hey, my husband is so wild, but you, the woman, you have the secret. Let me tell you, you have the secret. Women, think of the case of Stephen and Delilah, the Bible. I mean, you can do this magic. Women, you have the magic. I don't know why you complain every day. It is your magic. You can perform these little tricks, and you make the man to become. Men like to be pampered. They like to be called babies too. You take care of them and approach them well. You know what they like. Cook well. Pet them. Honey them, darling them, and you'll be right there. You'll not complain
a lot after those things.
You'll not complain of marriage problems again any longer. Just try it. It's just a secret. Just try it, ladies. You see that you'll not be having any problem again with your husband in the house. Sometimes you come, your husband is frowning. Because you come, maybe he's gone a long way, tired,
stressed up.
Stressed up, and you come and say you want him to ask his food. Why not welcome him from, hello darling, how was your day? Welcome, come on, let me remove your shoes, your shirt. Just like that. And before you know it, your husband will be smiling. When he's resting, you prepare his food, dish, go take your chop on that side. How do you expect your husband to go and be dishing food for himself. Bring
all the tiredness.
I mean, all the tiredness. Very soon start saying that my marriage, my this, it is your problem, women. Women is your problem. You have to be very careful the way you handle and pamper your husbands.
Yeah.
Keep them, because it's not easy to have a husband. It's easy to have a boyfriend. Anyway, anytime you can have a boyfriend, you can have a man, but to have that husband or that wife, it's not easy. So when you get one, please handle that wife with care.
A caring and
yes,
God-fearing somebody.
Yes, and the wives too. Some of them are nagging, nagging wives. It's not easy to bear with. Reasons why some men out there will go and prefer to stay outside and even eat outside, spend more hours outside than in the house, because when you go to the house is hell. It's hell. Why not make that house a paradise for both you and your husband, you and your wife and your children? Why not? Please, let's change.
You know nowadays most girls nowadays they just say, well, they don't like somebody, especially a man who is not maybe hardworking. Yeah, it's good to be hardworking. You know, when you're hardworking, you achieve a lot of things. Yeah, it shows you are somebody who is serious.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, like we said, the televiewers will be having one of us in the house, and of course that's the D.Dawn. D.Dawn will be coming in less than a minute to tell us about her birthday party. She used to be here before, and she just came in just to reassure the population that they can celebrate with her on Friday, the 21st day of August 2020. It's a birthday party. You want to say happy birthday in advance to D.Dawn. Let's take a break. When we come back, D.Dawn will be ushered to the studio, and that is to get from the horse's mouth what the birthday is all going to be about.
D.Dawn à la guitare. Smooth sound music encore on top. Roméo, l'ingénieur du sound, 2 548 mémoires. Mbamba Luis, multimilliardaire en amour, chante pour vous et Faragan. Mannequin au Wamba, princesse à Kanang Morondo d'Angleterre. Et la belle Francis Camboué de Canada, Batevamba va confiance. I know you got my back.
I love you, Mona, you be my Faragan.
Mbabeltran International.
I love you, Muremamoko, baby, now you be my Faragan. Papa Marcella, I love you, Muremamoko, now you be my Faragan. Papa Marcella, I love you, Muremamoko, baby, now you be my Faragan.
Mon commandant et Cocola Nathaniel Mwesse, le vrai patriote du pays. Bientôt colonel à bas les jaloux.
Rémi Mwamba Mouroko aéroport, Pemeribi ya Kering Merete Nive Mugui. Stella Sohangwa, Ningwaya Tamwana Kwa, Watomareri Nyangwa Mkandoe, from pitié de moi.
Connie Saibo, Rocco Big Boy de Toronto.
Nikio Motomboe, au couloir et à la boue. Mes propres sentiments sont devenus fâchés, méchants. N'ayant qu'un mari moroa.
Eh, Boudé Eugène Ouamowo Dada, prix Nobel de la SAP.
Stella Yakao, libérez-moi s'il te plaît. Si la banque gagne, m'arrive aucun plaisir. Comme ton esclave, Roma Panyaka, Réa Padija, ça me plaît trop.
L'intelligent Nango Divine.
Now you be my Faragan.
Mbile Patience, la reine de Batanga. Prince Ndo Aibo Mosongo Wanyon.
Now you be my Faragan. Papa Marcella, I love you now, Mama. Now you be my Faragan. Papa Marcella, I love you now, Mama. Baby, now you be my Faragan.
Caro pastel, alléluia, on m'a vampiré par oui mort. Et ma langue, ma mémoire, mais ma je t'aime, c'est là on m'a wimba.
Charles Wanja Kombe Excellence. Mon ami Consti Eka Senga Tonji. Melki Elvis Wado le chapeau.
Baby, now you be my Faragan. Ma bamba Stella,
Moka, une dame de la classe supérieure. Beuza bingo waichwakani mabai makane Benyani mbamba wisingi chwakani mastela seotawe Ndingi mbinda de Londres moto abato Na mumene kimo manyopore inanga santwa Na marike gade de yoiza kwe ya kambo miso Mure mamo wakamba Lekanga me wakamba Moro moru wakamba
Oh yes, that was a Ferragan there, and Ferragan is a song that was composed, and of course composed by Mbamba Luis, an artist here in the land. And just to let you know, televiewers, we have a queen in the house. Like I earlier announced, she's no other person than D.Dawn. And D.Dawn is a beautiful lady, ladies and gentlemen, watching us live from far and near the city confines of Limbe. Who is having a birthday just on Friday, that is still to come. A few days from now we'll be getting to Friday, and Friday will be the 21st day of the month of August 2020. And just to let you know that thousands of you out there, I know, if not hundreds, are having their birthday parties, you have their marriage parties, you have other parties, graduation parties, and you feel like see me coming to the TV to announce for celebration. Please, this is an example that you are very free, like Frida. I used to say like Frida. Just come freely, and CAM1 TV is open. Announce your parties, announce your birthdays, marriage, graduation, whatsoever on CAM1 television. And that's why we're having a beautiful lady. If she's not beautiful, you tell me right now. Tell me that she's not beautiful. Hello, D.Dawn. Good morning. Welcome to D.Dawn, CAM1 TV.
Good morning. Welcome to everyone listening to my voice right now. It's a bright new day. We are happy to see this day because it's not easy for me. To add 1 year in my life is not easy. No, so I'm so happy with that.
No, with biscuit.
Wow.
Course. Congratulations, D.Dawn, once more for that wonderful arrival here. We're hoping you're not going to make it, but all the same, you made it. So, how do you cope it? How are you coping with the rain? How do you make it up here?
We are managing, even though the weather is not that easy, but we just thank God for the strength and power to make it us for us to see this day. And even though the rain for
okay. So what are we expecting on Friday actually?
It's not a big party, it's a small party, but I just want to call everyone out there to join me to celebrate my birthday because it's not easy.
Okay.
To add 1 year in your life is not easy.
No, it is easy.
So I'm just calling everyone to help me and join me to celebrate my birthday.
Okay. Birthday party. So are we invited in that party?
Everyone is invited.
Okay. Are you going to give us some special songs? Or just a birthday party song? And
just a birthday party song.
Okay. Are you going to be popping some champagne?
Of course, I have to pop champagne now. To add 1 year is easy.
Okay. So we are expecting champagne popping. We're expecting
cutting of
birthday cake. And what again?
Food and swimming.
Oh my God. Swimming. Are we going to celebrate it in Semen Beach?
No, in Omisport Hotel.
Oh my God, that's going to be a very big one then. And just for us to know that entertainment is just about having fun together, having time together, and spending time together. And this time around, we always make sure that we work together for a common goal and for the happiness of one another. And reasons why we keep up with this program D.Dawn, so that you can be connected, you can be part of this show, you can be part and parcel of our happiness today. And so, D.Dawn, once more, you want to invite some special people. Who are those you are going to invite? I know the begotten son of the father is already invited,
of course.
Right? So, who are those you're going to invite? Or
I'm going to invite my friends in Boya, my friends in Limbe, the begotten son of the father.
Oh, yes.
My neighbors, and everyone.
Okay.
Everyone.
And I'm sure Auntie Patu, you will be there.
Auntie Patu will be there. Mommy and I, you will be there. You can't miss now.
And then what about Ngole and the crew, the total CAM1 TV crew?
Yeah, they have to be there.
Okay. And so I hope we are going to occupy the special table. We know Ngole likes chicken legs.
Of course.
I mean, just prepare the chicken legs. Enough of chicken legs and juice. All right, so televiewers, that's the power for us. And the power, before you leave, please, for animation purposes, can you give us a nice, so I know somebody told me that you have a very good voice to sing. You have a wonderful song to sing for us this morning. For those who are watching us live, televiewers, far and wide.
Yeah, I have a wonderful song to sing this morning.
Okay.
Everybody outside there, listen to my voice. You are blessed.
Amen.
Can I continue?
Yes.
I am alive today. It's by your grace. I woke up this morning. It's by your grace. Those people have died today. I am not better than them. Those people in the mortuary, I am not holy than them. Good morning, Lord. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Jesus. Thank you, my Lord, for giving me a bright new day. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Jesus. Thank you, my Lord, for giving me a bright new day.
Wow, may you clap for yourself, That's a good one there, televiewers. We are running off the show. It's on this note that we call it end to today's edition of D.Dawn on CAM1 television. That was Defao for you, Defao for you, and Defao for all. We always welcome you. Our doors are open. We are located here at Sapa Road in Limbe. And for those who want to call us before time, you have the numbers there on your screen, 677627386. And therefore, for those who like to give you gifts beforehand, maybe Momo you something somewhere, can you, you have your number?
I have my number. My number is open.
Okay. What's the number?
652.
Okay.
59.
All right.
2572.
All right. Thanks very much, televiewers. We've come to the end of D.Dawn today, Monday, the 17th day of August 2020. And we just 2 days past the midday of the month of August, and you know that when August is coming, September is just by the corner, and very soon will be October, and we enter the Ember months. September already is Ember month already, and so we just have to prepare. And parents, be careful. You have to prepare. You have to know that your kids have to go to school. Your kids have to prepare, and all of that. So don't wait until it is that time before you start preparing. You can start preparing now, preparation now, before the time comes. While we're hoping that for those who are writing the GCE, they also write and have successful results. We learned also that the first school is already out, and so students, kids are already preparing into enrolling into higher institutions of learning. Talk about the colleges and secondary schools in the country. Some have also been deciding to get into other activities, not only schooling but also get into vocational training as well, so as to make ends meet in future. Let's take a musical break as we usher out Defao, the queen in the house, who is celebrating her birthday on the 21st day of August 2020. The last words, Defao, before you leave the line.
I just want to thank everyone. To come here to be in CAM1 TV is not easy. So I want to thank the fans in CAM1 TV for them to allow me to come here. I'm so grateful to all of you. And those who are listening my voice out there, thank you very much. I just need a happy birthday. It's okay for me.
Happy birthday in advance,
Thank you.
And I'm sure God has heard you. It's going to be a wonderful birthday, God willing. For now, we take a break as we all celebrate with you, or looking forward to celebrate with you on Friday.
I don't.
Yes, televiewers, we just had D.Dawn who came to announce a birthday party which is coming on the 21st day of August 2020. Ngole, I know you were getting the message.
Yeah, and she said everybody's invited.
Everybody's invited. And lovers of chicken legs like you,
yeah,
your expectation.
Yeah, it's gonna be
chicken legs in quantum.
Obviously,
yes.
she made mention of enough chicken,
yes.
enough food stuff.
Amen.
Everybody's invited, and CAM1 TV is also invited.
Yes, you have a lot of juice too.
Yeah, juice. Yeah.
All right. So, televiewers, we gradually going to the end of this show, and want to say thanks very much for watching. Want to say thanks for being there. Thanks for being part and parcel of this show. Thanks for being partners. For prospective partners and sponsors, please, you can always be part and parcel of us. Try contact us through the numbers you find on your screen, 677-62-7386, or call the presenters of this program, 679-647711, 679-647711, and you can always get to us. And for those who are looking for opportunities, please contact us, 679-647711. That is what we have for you today, and want to say thanks. Ngole, we're wrapping up.
Yeah, and that's why Primus in today's edition of the program, we had motivation, we also had business vibes, press review, we also had announcement and opportunities, and also entertainment.
That's right. And so for those of us who are still waiting to bring up businesses and business proposals, what do you have there?
Yeah, and that's why Primus, I just want to tell them that this is a TV, and it's your TV, it's our TV, it's the people's TV. They should feel free to come here with their business for us to showcase to the public what they have in stock to the population. And it's D.Dawn is there, also there. They can come here live on D.Dawn for us to advertise their product to the public. And I just want to say thank you to all those who followed us live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on WhatsApp, and also on Twitter, that they should stay tuned for another edition of the program tomorrow, Tuesday, when it's going to be 8 in the morning for another edition of the program D.Dawn.
You were, of course, in a wonderful company of Neswa, Primus, and Ngole. Other people joined us on the show. We had Reverend Bapayos, we had D.Dawn who came to give us announcements as far as her birthday is concerned. And just to know that thousands, if not millions, were following us from far and wide, the city conference of Limbe. Those who are following us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and WhatsApp, all the same, you all got us right. So it's D.Dawn. It's a wonderful show. Tomorrow is another day. If you are blessed, of course you're already blessed, yeah. Please be there. Same time, that's 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll be right there to welcome you all, welcome your calls and proposals on the show. For now, we want to say bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.
God bless you.
It's a Monday. Week start.
Bye-bye for now. D.Dawn, make the budget more here. CAM1.
Daughters hand in marriage to whosoever wins the wrestling tournament.
You can hear the birds sing in the morning.
There is fair, Prince Agaba.
You can hear the water splashing down the hill.